going from mind map to Kanban. We all have demands on our time, whether it's in business, at work, in our education, or in our personal lives. We often care about just one thing, getting the work done that's on our plate, before the next bunch of demands land on our to-do lists. To make matters worse, we manage a lot of tasks and ideas in our heads, which get filled with what we must do, who it is for, when it must be done, how it must be done, and even why it must be done in the first place. This presentation is about how you can get all of this out of your head and execute it effectively using visual project and task management processes and tools that are lean and agile. If you've watched our last few videos, you learn that work goes through 3 phases: the idea phase, the organizing phase, and the execution phase. You also learned that each phase suits a different personality and can be seen as 3 different roles. The entrepreneur role, which is the ideas, vision, and strategy role. The manager role, which goes about organizing people, tasks, resources, etc. And then the technician role, the person actually doing work. This is the execution phase, where technical work gets done, and the technical work can be skilled or unskilled, and often these days, technical work is done by knowledge workers. I went on to show you that large organizations normally have different people for each of these roles. In smaller organizations or in your personal life, the same person most likely performs more than one role, and it is a challenge. In today's fast-paced world, we have more demands on our time than ever. There have been lots of changes in the task and project management industry to solve this. In fact, in the last 5 to 10 years, there have been more changes in this industry than in the history of humankind. These are some of the factors influencing change. Social forces. These days we have to work collaboratively. Knowledge workers abound versus factory workers and production line workers. And more we have to work with remote workers or have to work remotely ourselves. So social changes have happened. The technology forces. Technology allows us to connect to people all over the world. And in this new connected world, how do we work? There's lots of changes happening. A lot more outsourcing happens where you may collaborate and work with people all over the world. And these tools are now in the hands of individuals and small businesses. And they can do today with technology what they could not do years ago. Economic forces. A lot of the tools are becoming affordable, and also lots of great free stuff so that you can start cheaply and scale when necessary. This allows small businesses and individuals to take advantage of the new technology and workforce and mobile workforce that's happening all over the world. Now, my background is in software development, and I've been fortunate to have extensive experience as a technical expert, a manager, and more recently, an entrepreneur. Coming up with a universally accepted task and project management system is hard. In actual fact, it is very hard. This can be seen by the large numbers of solutions available, and here are some of them. There are also lots of other time and task management methods, books, systems, software, and consultancy services available. As a mind mapper and project manager, I've been grappling with this for more than 20 years in the corporate world. Recently, I had to figure a way that worked for me as a small business owner with limited resources and often performing all 3 roles: entrepreneur, manager, and technician. Now, people have been asking me, how do I do so much with such a small team? As I like to help people and make a difference in people's lives, my free using My Maps magazine and the other free content I produce should be a testament enough. I'm now sharing my methods with you, a small, select few. Let me tell you about the solution. Mind Map to Kanban consists of tools, processes, and methods that are aligned to the 3 phases of work: the idea phase, the organizing phase, and the execution phase. It is based on lean and agile methodologies using mind maps and personal Kanban. Mind maps are used to visualize your work, and personal Kanban is used to manage your work in progress. These two phases are assisted by a visual project board. This provides an integrated process to go from idea to implementation that can easily be learned and applied to any work situation. Kanban is a visual card system that visually manages workflow from start to finish. It was first introduced by Toyota in the production line, facilitating a just-in-time manufacturing process that eliminated waste and improved quality. It made them the leading car manufacturer in the world. It was then applied in the fast-changing software development field, where continuous delivery and quality were needed just to survive. Now recently, Kanban has also been applied in other areas. Personal Kanban has been promoted by a guy called Jim Benson. It is a subset of Kanban and only has two rules: visualize your work and limit work in progress. I've introduced mind mapping as the visualization tool, as it is the perfect tool to visualize your work. Mind map to Kanban is therefore a visual method to visualize, organize, and minimize your work to get more quality work done, meeting scope, time, and budget constraints. Now, who's this for? For people who are looking to handle their work more effectively, whether it is to save time and effort or to make more money. Mind map to Kanban is a new way of integrating the different phases of work. Unlike traditional project and task methods, Mind map to Kanban applies systems, tools, and processes that are best suited to each phase of your work. Users of Mind map to Kanban find that they get quality work done, do work that matters, and reduce stress levels to live fruitful, productive lives. Is this for you? Before I go into the details of what I have, please think about whether you are serious about doing work that matters. If you are not, then don't bother to watch further or to sign up, as I only want to work with people who are serious about working more effectively. But if you are serious, we could do some great things together. Now this is what I have. Mind map to Kanban will be delivered via 6 weeks of live training by me personally, where I will teach you how to seamlessly go through the 3 phases of work: the idea phase, the organizing phase, and the execution phase. I will use methods that are visual and based on sound, lean, and agile methodologies. I will also answer any questions you may have. This will be questions asked live and any other submitted before the next session. I will then end off with a question and answer session to answer any remaining questions. I will also answer personal emails via a private email address that you will get when you sign up. Video replays, templates, and other material will also be available so that you can download them to access when it's more convenient or when you are offline. You will be able to follow along even if you can't make the time slots I have available. Now this is what I will cover. Firstly, you will evaluate what role is your personal preference based on your personality type. Then we'll go through the process of going from idea to implementation. This will include lots of examples and case studies, including those submitted by students on this course. The visualization phase, using mind maps effectively to visualize your work. This includes brainstorming and planning methods. The organization phase. You will learn how to organize the work in your mind maps so that it can be managed. You will then learn how to convert this to a visual project board using Trello. I also give an in-depth training of Trello, from setting it up to advanced tips and tricks. The execution phase. Now, time is linear. I will show you how to execute all types of tasks using personal Kanban. I use Trello, which is an electronic Kanban board, so that you can easily share and distribute your work if you have to. You also have visibility on all your devices: your desktop, your tablet, and your smartphone. I'll cover all this and more. It's simply too much to list here. Now this is what it will do for you. You will finally be in full control of what you are currently doing and what you will be doing next. You will be able to visually manage work from idea to organization to execution. This will ensure that you get through the work that matters by controlling what you're currently doing and what you will be doing next. You will also reduce your stress levels as you are always in control of what you're currently doing and what you will be doing next. Now, this is the huge value that you get. 6 weeks of personal training by me, where I not only teach you the system, but also answer all your questions. You get access to a private membership site that contains all the training material. You get access to all the replays of each lesson. Your membership includes videos, templates, tools, and resources for you to apply immediately. You get an assessment tool for you to discover your preferred way of working. And as part of only a small group of customers, you will get private one-on-one coaching from me via a private email address. Let's dive a bit into the curriculum. Module 1 will be visualization. You'll cover how to use mind maps to visualize your work, how to choose and use software, 5 simple steps to mind map your projects, understanding the nature of work, how to structure work for the manager, in you or for somebody else. Module 2, organization. You'll learn about lean and agile project management techniques, how to organize your work using mind maps, how to organize your work using other methods, and putting together a project board, and then how to structure work for the technician. This is the technician in you or somebody else. Module 3, the tools. I'll show you how to set up Trello. I teach you all the Trello basics. Then I dive into in-depth Trello. We then cover Trello tips and how to use Trello effectively. Also show you how to organize your Trello boards, the difference between a project board and a personal Kanban board, and then how to set up a team. And finally, how to communicate with your team. Then Module 4 will cover personal Kanban. It will cover all the personal Kanban basics, like lanes, lists, cards, checklists, etc. And will show you how to see the work and see the workflow. It teaches you about the visual components of Trello, the basic workflow, advanced workflows, etc. And then how to organize your work, prioritize the backlog, deal with blockages, and working with others. Finally, you would like to get the work done. It shows you how to visually get work done. It will teach you about focus, multitasking, the Pomodoro technique, tips and tricks to work faster and more effectively. And then what to do after the work is done. We talk about retrospectives, happiness, and more. Now, as a special bonus, I will include 4 bonus modules from our Learning Management program. Module 1 will cover vision. Use mind maps to create a vision board to help you visualize where you want to go and what you would like to achieve. Module 2, motivation. How to become motivated and stay motivated. Module 3, goal setting. How to set smart goals and manage them with mind maps. Module 4, time management. How to manage yourself and your time more effectively. These modules alone are worth more than $100. Here's a quick summary of what you will get. You'll get 6 weeks of live training. That'll be 9 hours of my personal time that could easily be valued at $900. You get an online course of videos, mind maps, templates, which I could easily sell for $497. You get the 4 bonus modules, which are priced cheaply at $100. And then you get private email support, priceless. Now all this could come up to a total of $1,497. Who should get this? This is for you if you have any demands on your time, whether the demands are from yourself, your business, your work, your family, or any other outside forces. I only want to work with people who are serious about getting work done. You must be willing to implement a system and not continue to just work haphazardly. If you're not serious about wanting to get your work under control, then this is not for you. Now the offer. Personal consultation could easily cost you $100 or more an hour. Consultants could easily end up charging you thousands of dollars. Courses of this nature could easily go for more than $1,000. But it won't even be that. For a small group of you only, those who sign up during this launch period, I will be offering my 6-week live training workshops for only $197. After the closing period, the price goes up to the regular selling price of $497, and that is without the live training and the personalized coaching. Any personalized coaching will then only be possible subject to availability and at an hourly rate. This is to ensure that I limit the numbers so that I can give you the best support possible. As I said, I only want to work with a small group of interested people. This is personal. So after the launch sales period is over, the price will have to increase. Also, if you don't sign up in time, you will miss the live sessions and lose the benefits of having direct access to me, which will only be available during the launch period, as I can only work with a limited number of you at a time. And if you're not 100% satisfied with the course, just let me know within 30 days and I will gladly refund your money. And you will get to keep anything that you've downloaded, as the course is digital, but you will lose access to the personalized coaching channel. Now this is what you need to do next. Click on the button below for instant access to the membership site, where the course and links to the live sessions will be posted. This offer will only be available for the next few days to limit the amount of people, as this is personal. So click on the button below right now to get instant access to the Mind Map to Kanban bootcamp workshops and transform the way you work forever.